The upstate of South Carolina is heralded as one of the best places to live in the United States. Spartanburg, which is one of the major cities here in the upstate, is one of the fastest growing counties and cities in the entire country. And Greenville, which is the largest city in the upstate of South Carolina, being widely known for having such an amazing downtown. It's obvious why the upstate of South Carolina is so desirable. In this video, we are going to compare the two cities, Greenville versus Spartanburg. And if you're thinking about moving to the upstate in 2024, this video is for you. As always, my friends, my name is Sawyer, your friend in real estate here in the upstate of South Carolina. And it's our goal with this channel that we are your #1 resource for all the things that you need to know about your relocation to the upstate. We are committed to giving you the highest quality content, the most practical information, and the best information on YouTube about the upstate. If you like this information, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you follow along for future videos. So first up in this head-to-head match, let's talk about Greenville. So why is Greenville so appealing to so many people? Well, if you've never been here, the first thing you'll notice when you visit here is how clean the city is, how amazing the main street is. Main Street and downtown Greenville in general has been awarded numerous awards throughout the recent years. And you'll also notice how much green space downtown has. In fact, other city managers and mayors from other smaller cities across the country will come to Greenville and talk with Mayor Knox White and the city manager, who have really pioneered Greenville into what it is today from the place that it was in the 1990s. Another reason that so many people adore Greenville is the job opportunities here. So Intersys, which is a battery manufacturing company, just announced that it was going to be making a $500 million investment in southern Greenville County, bringing 500 jobs to the area. Not to mention that Tesla just announced its first presence in South Carolina here in Fountain Inn, which is in southern Greenville County also, and they are going to have a regional distribution center here in Fountain Inn. Another reason Greenville is so attractive is the skilled labor force that we have, and it starts also before people are of labor age. And Greenville is known in South Carolina as one of the best places in the state for K through 12 education. So some quick stats about Greenville. The city of Greenville has just under 75,000 people. The county of Greenville, which is one of the larger counties in the entire state, has just under 550,000 people. The median age of someone living in Greenville is 35 years old. And fun fact about Greenville, Greenville has the most foreign business investment of any place in the country, with over 250 international firms led by Michelin and BMW. And lastly, the average home price here in Greenville is just under $370,000 as of this recording in 2024. So last thing about Greenville, and I just introduced you to it, let's talk about the real estate market. Our average days on market currently is sitting at 55, and in my opinion, that's a little bit inflated due to the heavy presence of new construction in our market. Our market here in Greenville is made up of about 40% new construction, and you'll find that the days on market for new construction sales is higher than resale. So if a resale home comes to market, it packs a lot of value and it's priced really well, it's probably not going to sit on the market for over a month. And here in Greenville, inventory has increased by 40% year over year, which is leveling the playing field between buyers and sellers. So we're currently sitting at 3.4 months of inventory, which technically means that we are still in a seller's market. If that number was closer to 5 months or 6 months, that would be a more balanced real estate market. So now let's talk about Spartanburg, South Carolina, which is only about 30 miles away from Greenville, just northeast of Greenville on your way to Charlotte. So Spartanburg County and the city of Spartanburg are among the fastest growing areas in the southeast. And I kind of feel like Spartanburg is undergoing its renaissance period. You see art displays on every corner in Spartanburg. You've seen a massive influx of development and growth in Spartanburg, spearheaded by the Northside Development Project and the revitalization of the Montgomery Building, which really started to change the face of downtown Spartanburg. And now when you go to Spartanburg, you see cranes throughout the skyline, which is a really cool thing to see. When I lived in Spartanburg for a 4-year period starting about 10 years ago, Spartanburg was starting to become a more desirable place. And today, over the last 5 years since I haven't lived there, it's really becoming a popular place for out-of-state folks who are looking to relocate into South Carolina. Another great thing about Spartanburg is that it is 2% more affordable to live there in Spartanburg than it is the rest of the state, and it's 8% more affordable to live in the Spartanburg area compared to the rest of the country. Relative to Greenville, property taxes are going to be slightly less there in Spartanburg. However, Spartanburg is going to feel a little bit more rural than Greenville does, and especially the outskirts of the county. Location-wise, like I mentioned, Spartanburg is basically in the same area as Greenville. It's just a little bit closer to Charlotte, a little bit farther from Atlanta, but you're only 45 minutes to Asheville, so you're marginally closer to Asheville. You're about 3 hours from the beach, and all in all, Spartanburg's going to have everything that you need on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. Spartanburg is going to be smaller than Greenville. The population of Spartanburg is just under 40,000 people, and in the county itself, it's going to be just under 350,000 people. Now, a lot of this growth is by no mistake. The local chamber there in Spartanburg is doing all that they can to grow Spartanburg and to make it a better place. Their slogan is "Love Where You Live," or Hub City, and I think the folks that live there really do love living in Spartanburg. The job sector there is very robust. It's mainly led by manufacturing and industry, healthcare, and education. There are over 7 colleges in Spartanburg. There's a large hospital, Spartanburg Regional, that employs a number of healthcare workers. And of course, BMW is located in Spartanburg County among a lot of BMW's vendors. The local chamber with Spartanburg is aiming to attract more high-skilled labor, and they're really hoping to continue to push small business growth. And lastly, let's talk about the real estate market there in Spartanburg. So it's slightly different than Greenville. The average price in Spartanburg is $312,000, which does make it much more affordable than Greenville itself. However, the market environment is much the same. So in Spartanburg, they're sitting on about 3.4 months of inventory, which of course is a seller's market relative to that 5 to 6 month number, which would make it a more balanced market. They have seen a 30% increase versus a 40% increase in the inventory in Spartanburg compared to Greenville. And just like Greenville, there is a lot of new construction in Spartanburg, which is probably leading to a lot of that increase in inventory, because you don't have a lot of homeowners that are selling in today's market unless they have to. And I will mention, lastly, in Spartanburg, there are a number of recreational and outdoor opportunities, just like there is in Greenville. So if you live in Spartanburg, you're going to have quick access to places like Croft State Park or Glendale Shoals. There's a lot of lovely places to visit there in Spartanburg other than Main Street. So I hope that information was helpful in determining whether you want to focus your home search on Spartanburg or Greenville. And whichever place you decide, please know that myself and my team can help you in either location. If you are thinking about relocating to Spartanburg or to Greenville in 2024, I would love to chat with you. So please shoot me an email at my email below, or shoot me a text at my cell phone number below. I would love to chat with you about what your relocation to the upstate of South Carolina could look like here in 2024. And as always, my friends, my name is Will Sawyer, your friend in real estate here in the upstate of South Carolina. And until next time, stay safe. Well, this video is going to be about Greenville County, the upstate of South Carolina. Great thing to do and easily in the evening. I'm a local real estate expert here in the area. All the time, we're right behind me is a really cool place called Freight Yard.